Hi everyone, Anna Fernandez here of Legal Lotus. I am an attorney and I'm also an entrepreneur, and today we're going to guide you and to show you how to look for your case on the clerk's docket. Now, we're based in Miami-Dade. We do take cases throughout Florida, but our main office is located here in Miami. So I'm going to show you how to look for your case in Miami-Dade County. However, if there's any county you're a part of that you want to learn how to do it, if it's a little bit different than Miami-Dade, please reach out to us. Let us know. We're here to help you, and we'd love to develop content to help better serve you. So please feel free to let us know. My email is afernlaw@gmail.com, or you can send an email to hello@legallotus.com. So let's dive in. So I'm going to show you how I personally get to the Clerk of Courts. You can bookmark it. You can have a direct link. You can do it however you want, but I'm very old school. So I just go to Google. I also have it bookmarked, but it doesn't always find it. So I just hit up Google, Miami-Dade, or whichever county you're a part of. Again, we're in Miami-Dade, so I'm going to look at Miami-Dade. So it's Miami-Dade County. You're going to put Clerk of Courts, and to keep it relevant, we're going to do case search. Because Miami-Dade County does have a lot of pages, so let's help them narrow it down. Now, the first link that usually appears is a basic online services website where it shows you what type of services and what type of documents you can get online. It ranges from civil family to criminal and that sort of thing. Second one is usually a criminal case search. We're going to click on it just to double check. And there you go, it is. So if your case is criminal and you're looking for it in the system, you click on the second link, enter in the case details, which is usually on the document that you were served with, notifying you that there's a complaint or something against you that's been filed. In this case, it would be the state of Florida has filed against you. You enter the criteria. The easiest way sometimes is through case number. At least for me, that's what works. Because if you go to defendant, which would be the person that is being sued or complained of by the state of Florida, you're going to use their name. However, there could be hundreds of individuals with your same name, and I'll show you that in a few minutes because we are going to search Anna Fernandez. I'm going to go back and we're going to go to the third link, which should be one that takes me to civil, family, and probate courts cases. So this is pretty much everything else. So lawsuits are generally things that are brought before the court that have to do with either money or someone owes some sort of duty to someone and failed to do it, so you want to enforce it and that sort of thing. So more likely than not, if you've been sued for something that does not have anything to do with a crime committed by by yourself, or if you're accused of committing a crime in the state of Florida, it's not going to appear here. So what you're going to find here is pretty much everything else. Probate has to do with estates when someone passes away. Civil has to do with almost anything that has to do with money or enforcing a certain right, whether it be contractual or fiduciary duty or that sort of thing. And then family is just anything involving family cases such as divorces, paternity, anything involving children, even name changes, that would be under family as well. So right now we're on the plan that's pretty much a basic user. This is what it would look like for the public. What I recommend doing is I definitely recommend that you get an account with whichever county you're a part of. It's completely free. You don't have to be a lawyer to necessarily access this type of user or register, or you don't have to necessarily have to be a lawyer to be registered as a user. So I definitely recommend it. The benefit of that is you're able to view documents that are filed within the docket, provided that they're not that they don't contain any type of privileged information that would otherwise be redacted or not viewable to the public. Again, this is public search, so public records, anyone can access this. There are certain requirements, or at least there are certain procedures you have to follow to be able to view certain documents. And again, this is free. So it's a great way to, let's say if you're a lawyer and you want to prepare yourself for an initial consultation, if you ask the potential client for their case number, you can easily look it up and maybe see what's going on, and that can help you make the decision on whether it's a case that you're willing to take or maybe have a second doubts about it. So it's all about saving time, right? So I'm a registered user. This is actually my bar number, 91063. You can put whatever name you want as a registered user. If I remember correctly, I've been registered for over 10 years. So it's been a while. But once you register, you log on. And if you're not registered, again, I totally recommend that you do it. Actually, before I show you how it looks like when you're registered, let's see if I can do a standard case search so I can show you the difference. So we're going to do a standard case search. I'm going to look up my own name. Again, I'm not disclosing any type of attorney-client privilege. I don't represent anyone that's named Ana Fernandez aside from myself. And like I said, none of these cases are mine. But as you can see, there are 82 other individuals that are involved in lawsuits in Miami-Dade County that have the name Ana Fernandez. So there's a lot of us. And that's why the easiest way to search for your case is going to be by entering in the local case number, which you would include the year. The sequence number is whatever case you're assigned to, whatever number the case is assigned to. There are no duplicates in the sense that it all together would have its own individual, and no one else has it, but they'll have their own individual case number. And the case code depends on what case you're filing or what type of case your case qualifies as. Let's say if it's a family case, you would have FC. If it's small claims, it would be SP. Actually, small claims can be SP. SP is usually evictions and stuff that have to do with summary procedure. And now we're gonna go, let's see how it looks like for the basic search. I'll show you. So let's go to the case. And because I'm logged in, I have the ability to look up the documents. So again, this is a case I'm not related to. It's public record, so we're viewing it for educational purposes. And this is just letting us know that there was something that was confidential that was filed with the court, so it's been redacted. As you can see here, it doesn't have a case number because it was an initial filing, and usually when you file something initially, you're not given a case number until typically a few hours. Could vary, it depends on the size of the document, depends on the speed of the court to process the information, but you should normally get it within 24 hours. And if you don't, wait a few more days, and if not, contact the Clerk of Courts. So this would be the case. The case number, as we spoke of, is right up here. So 2020, you know that the case was initiated this year because it's 2020. This number is the individual case number that's assigned to this case, SP, summary procedure, which is also for small claims. And then 23 is the section that this court would classify it in, the division. Now over here we have something that's called judicial section. Now this section shows you which judge is assigned to your case. Judges are assigned to cases completely at random. There is no, judges can't say, hey, I know this lawyer and I want all of her cases. That doesn't fly. So what happens is it generates cases automatically, or I'm sorry, the cases generate a judge automatically. It is not handpicked. It's completely at random. And now let me show you how you can find out who your judge is. So once you have this information and you know that the judicial section is ND06, we're gonna go to Google, back to Google. We're gonna type in judicial directory, Miami-Dade. So in your case, if you're not in Miami-Dade, you can type in judicial directory and Broward County or Orange County or Duval County or Polk County, whichever county, you type it in, but make sure you include the words judicial directory because that's what you're looking for. So judicial directory, Miami-Dade, we're gonna click enter. And we're taken to first link, judicial directory, and here are all our judges. And there's the Honorable Chief Justice Bertie Soto, who is awesome. And let's find out who are judges in Ana Fernandez's case. So that's ND, and I believe it was 06, and here we go. ND06 is right here. So coincidentally, it's someone that does not have their picture up, but that's okay. They're still a judge, Judge Harris. We're gonna click on Judge Harris's website, and once we are taken to their page, we have their telephone number, we have the address that they're located at. This one's actually located at North Dade. You actually can find that out because the judicial section starts with ND, and ND is, generally speaking, it's North Dade. Now, if you're in Miami-Dade County, you know that you have the central courthouse, which is downtown. Then you have one that's in Aventura, that's North Dade, and then you have one that's pretty far, at least from me. It's kind of by, I would say, Homestead area-ish. You have to take the turnpike to get there, but that one's South Dade, so that one's usually SD. But once you know who your judge is, it's very important, because if you want to schedule something for either motion calendar or a special set, it will give you the instructions that you need for scheduling. And most judges now, they use what's called a court map, which is court management and access platform. And that allows you to schedule and to view what dates of availability the judge may have. And we'll cover that in a different video, because I don't want to overload you with information. This is just a very basic. I'm showing you how to do, how to search for your case, how to get your case number, and how to find out who your judge is. So that's pretty much it in terms of how to get to the docket, how to access the documents, and how to find out who your judge is. So please stay tuned for more videos like this one. And of course, please let us know if there's anything specific that you'd like to know. We want to make sure that we're providing you with the necessary information that you need just to carry on with your life and to go forward with your cases, whether you be a lawyer or an individual that's trying to handle their own legal matters. We want to make sure that we're providing you the proper tools. It's our way of giving back, and we honestly love it. So if you have any questions that you believe that we can answer, or if you have any questions at all, we'll try our best to find you a person that can answer those questions. So just shoot us an email. Again, that's afernlaw@gmail.com, or you can shoot an email at hello@LegalLotus, and we'd love to hear from you. So again, that's Ana Fernandez, founder and a lawyer at Legal Lotus. I'm here to serve you, and I hope to hear from you. Have an awesome and beautiful day.